everybody, welcome to PlaySkilfully music lessons. Today I'm going to be talking about how to properly open the flute case, different pieces of the flute, as well as certain accessories that might be located inside of your flute case. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that our flute case is placed on a nice, sturdy, and flat surface. So we don't want our flute case, placed on top of papers or like clothes or anything that will potentially cause our flute pieces to fall out and, potentially damage the flute. So we want to make sure that our flute case is nice and flat. So the next thing we want to do is make sure that our flute case is facing towards us in the right direction, meaning that our latches and our handle are facing towards us. These are the latches here. This is what will either help you open the flute case or lock the flute case to keep it nice and secure. And this here is our flute handle. So this is what we'll actually use to carry the flute. So before we actually go ahead and open the flute case, we want to make sure the flute case is right side up. And how we know that the flute case is actually right side up is typically most flute cases are going to have some type of flute case brand located on the right side up portion of the flute case. Now if yours doesn't have that, what you can do is use some type of tape or some type of, something that will stick onto your flute case to let you know that, okay, this is the right side up portion of my flute case. All right, so once we make sure our flute case is right side up, we're going to go ahead and open the latches and lift our flute case lid. Oh, and there's our flute, just like that. That's the flute. So the first piece we're going to talk about today is known as our head joint. And so this is what our head joint looks like here. It has absolutely no keys on it. What I mean by keys are these things right here. These are keys. These are what you actually press down in order to help form notes and play different sounds on the flute. So the next part of the flute is our middle joint, also referred to as the body of the flute. So this is our piece with the most keys on it, as you can see. This is our longest piece of the flute. As you can see, it's pretty long. So the middle joint is actually going to be placed in between the head joint and the foot joint. So this right here is known as our foot joint. This is the smallest piece of the flute. It has a few keys on it there. This is going to go at the very end of our flute. It's going to be attached to the very end of our middle joint or body. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the cleaning rod. So this is what the cleaning rod is. It actually is going to be used with the cleaning cloth in order to clean the inside of the flute out. This right here is known as our cleaning cloth, and so this is what will be attached with the cleaning rod in order to clean the inside of the flute. And in another video, we'll get into how to clean the inside and outside of the flute. Alright, so there we have it. Today we learned how to properly position the flute case prior to opening the flute case, how to open the flute case, different pieces of the flute, as well as accessories that might be located inside of your flute case. If you enjoyed this video or this video helped you out, please be sure to go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know how this helped, as well as if you have any questions, I'll be sure to go ahead and answer those for you. If you'd like to stay updated on this channel, please be sure to go ahead and subscribe. I'll be talking more about the flute as well as different instruments. As you can see, I've got a ukulele, guitar, I have piano. And just to add in, I'm doing a free limited time offer for virtual flute lessons. And so if you're interested, please be sure to go ahead and send me an email. My email address will be located in the description box below.